Dry creek beds run full to the brim. Parched dirt soaks up the water. Don't know when rain will come again. It hits with suddenness and with passion. For a while it cools the empty plain. My life's a West Texas desert, and you're my summer rain. Oh hey! See how I made it look like I was just randomly tootling around on the toilet with my little hubcap fiddle, and I looked up and saw a camera that I had no idea was there. Yeah, that's a trick you learn at YouTube school, how to make an intro. And it requires acting, pretty good acting, I think. And you know, I'm not telling y'all what to do, but if I was you, I would take advantage of these videos while they're free, because once the Academy spies what I just did, well, let's just say I'm going to have me some new friends. That's right. I'm going to get so rich and so famous that I'm going to be able to afford to hate capitalism. That's how good it's going to be. I'm going to dump y'all like that ugly girl that used to date in the summertime, or like that good-looking girl that dated me in the summer and dumped. Whoa. No, anyway, forget about that. So why, you might ask, am I doing a video hunkered down in my safe space? Well, I'll tell you, friends, it is a tragic tale of YouTubery, skullduggery, and intrigue. And again, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if it was me, I would go pour myself 3 fingers of Pappy's or Buffalo Gap and settle in and grab hold and hang on, because here goes the story. You see, I started this YouTube channel as a place where I could post songs that my friend Jim Cox and I had written together, and our friends could come and watch them and listen to them if they wanted to. No requirements. I mean, if you want to, you can. And it worked out okay like that for quite a while. But the other day something happened that changed my life forever. You see, a YouTube star named Jesse Tom posted a video on YouTube that was it was about my little channel. And well, you need to understand, first of all, Jesse is a Jamaican. So I went to bed that night and I was just normal me. I woke up the next morning. I was an international social media influencer. I didn't do anything to get there. It's not like I went and got Brazilian butt lifts or had those lip implants done to make my face look like a baboon's butt. No, it was there. Nothing. Oh, hey, one other thing. If anyone has a temptation to go on the comments and make a comment about how I don't need lip implants to make my face look like a baboon's hind end, I just want you, that's what we in the business call low-hanging fruit. It would be childish and sophomoric for you to make a crack like that. And since most of my friends are not quite up to childish and sophomoric yet, I'd say you might want to wait a while before you try that one. Leave that to the professionals. Now, in the video, Jesse didn't say anything that the old me would have been insulted by. In fact, I thought it was really nice, and it said nice stuff, and it was nice. So I can take time to do it. At least that's what I would have thought. But going to the YouTube University, I've learned that when someone with a channel that's 10,000 times as big as yours even acknowledges that you're alive, well, that's what is known as being called out. And when you're called out on a video, you're supposed to find something to get butthurt about in it, and then you're supposed to retaliate by declaring what's called a Twitter war. Now, I'm not on Twitter and our MySpace or any of the other TikTok, any of the cool kid platforms, just YouTube. But I'm going to do the best I can with it. Now, in his video, Jesse Tom, if that's his real name, called me and Jim older gentlemen with knowledge and experience. And I got to thinking about it, and I realized that if your buddy set you up on a blind date with an older gentlewoman with knowledge and experience, what would you expect? That's right, you'd expect an old slutty broad. Hell, he might as well have said that I have a nice personality and I don't sweat much for a big girl. If you're watching this video, you are what's known as my legion of followers. And when I declare a Twitter war, you're supposed to then take part in it by going to that guy's channel and watching his videos and doing something called doxing and trolling. Now, I'm like a 5th semester freshman. This is the same as when I went to college first time. So I'm not sure exactly what trolling and doxing are, but I think it might be going and watching his videos and then making comments on them. So if as my legion of followers you decide to take up your arms and go to Jesse's channel and watch his videos and comment on them, I want to warn you in advance because, to put it bluntly, Jesse does not look like your standard stereotypical Jamaican. I want to warn you in advance. I had to watch several of his videos before I figured out what the problem was. At first, you look at him, he seems like just a good-looking boy, you know, and doesn't see anything wrong. And then you look and there's something that's just out of kilter. And I know people get awfully mean. I don't want you picking on Jesse about his malformities, so I'm going to let you know in advance. I've kind of figured them out, I think. The first one is that his arms are swelled up to like twice the normal size. And I don't know if that's a genetic problem or maybe it's an allergic reaction to some kinky thing he was doing, like, I don't know, frolicking in a bathtub full of jellyfish. You know, these kids today, they don't just do kinky stuff, they actually name it. So if you don't believe me, go look at the Urban Dictionary and look up what a steamer is. So if Jesse was, you know, doing the bathtub thing with the jelly, they'd probably call that tentacling or something, and I don't know, it's sick. But whatever the reason, don't pick on him about that. And the other thing I noticed is that he was doing a video where he didn't have a shirt on. And yeah, I felt bad for the boy. You know, I'm proud of him that he was out there. He's not ashamed of it. He just went out, he took his shirt off and was right there in front of folks. But when you look at him, you realize that he just doesn't have those things that melt women's hearts and make them all feel fluttery inside. You know, the first thing, he doesn't have that little beer gut that shows that he's a provider, and second, he doesn't have that, you know, on his lower back, just above the belt line, that little patch of hair that they just find so sexy. So, and I don't know, it could be something genetic, could be he'll never get it, it could be he's just a late bloomer. So if you're gonna mess with the boy, don't pick on him about his appearance. Pick on him about the things he says, because a lot of stuff he talks about is just, it's ridiculous. Things like, I don't know, living life to the fullest, and treating people with kindness and dignity, and appreciating the little things in life, and freedom. And yeah, if you're going to go after him for that. But really, an older gentleman with knowledge and experience. Now, where in the hell did my little emotional support squirrel go? Dadgummit, I was just getting riled up again. Oh well, y'all be good. Bye.